I know those kind of red flags, but I am the one who goes straight into these. Lit Gang, spit it out. Powered by Bitu, top 1 English speaking app.
Welcome back to another episode of Tea Time with Lit Gang. And in today's video, we're gonna discuss love.
To be
Love.
more specific, it is love, healthy or toxics.
And if you want to discuss those kind of topics, so please access B2 Group Talk feature. And now, let's get started.
Okay, so first question is, how do you define love?
Okay, so we shall take turns. Basically, I'm going to say that love is when you meet someone and they make you feel like you're secure and feel like you can count on them. And whenever you look at him or her, you're going to feel like, oh, today is so much better with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay, so my definition is really hard. I think that love is just love.
Love
is
is-
about live, of course, that we need to live in, like to live in the world of love. Okay, so O is gonna be overthinking.
Overthinking.
Oh.
B, violent.
Really?
What? By what?
Violent. It can be like emotionally violent.
Like mental.
Yeah, mentally violent.
Like having conflicts with ourselves.
And sometimes people will, slap you like, why are you slapping me? You don't love me anymore? And the last one is E, right? Extraordinary.
Oh my god, he literally takes that
Wow.
word from the song Love. What?
For me, love is like when you just look at someone like for the first time and you freeze for 5 seconds. You realize like that you're still alive. Like, I'm still
So
alive.
cheesy.
Ew.
So cheesy.
You just stand there, you can only look at her and everything around you stop. The only thing that are moving are just the person,
It's like in a movie.
Like
Like,
just in the movie.
I was
Yeah,
just
it's like the
coming, yeah,
most
it was like,
common thing in
Hi,
movie.
my name.
In
Hi, my name. Stuff like
Yeah.
that. Slow motion, effect.
Like in her mind, like she's gonna come at me and like, hi Mike, what's your name?
Oh my.
For me, yesterday I read a post when you are with the person that you love, you will be able to express yourself, and the way that you express yourself is the most genuine thing. Like, it's not like when you're being alone and you be with yourself, but this is being with someone and you are like 100% comfortable with. So I think that's,
But that could also be like best friends.
I don't know, but you don't want to have sex with your best friend, right? So yeah, that's the main different thing between a platonic relationship and a romantic relationship.
So how do you know when you love someone? I mean,
You-
love, really love someone, not like.
Like, is there any difference between like and love?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. Because when I have a crush on someone, that person stays in my mind like 24 hours a day. Probably the same when I love someone, so I don't really see the difference. You like someone romantically and you love someone romantically. Is there any difference?
I think that, to me, that when I truly, completely love someone, I'm really afraid of losing that person.
Wow. I think that in my opinion, when you love someone, like you're gonna like everything about the person. But when you like someone, you only like a part of them. Like, for example, when I was in high school, like girls always like smart boys, even though they don't have like the fancy appearance, but they're just smart. They're just so good at math. And
Turn on.
that's you. That's so you.
Fucking turn
That is
on.
so you.
I just think like when you love someone, you don't necessarily love everything about them. Like, you know that you hate these things about them, but you accept that
Yes.
because you love them, and you are under no circumstances ready to lose them because of those things that you don't like about them.
I mean, I share the same viewpoint because basically, even until now when I'm in a relationship, like, of course we have a lot of faults. Definitely. There's also something about my boyfriend that to be honest, I really hate.
Oh
Something, but then it is a process of us knowing, and we trying to
communicate.
and then we trying to help each other to be better.
To make up for each other.
Yeah, because there's something that he's good but I'm not. Other thing is opposite. Yeah, so that's why we're there for each other.
But you know what? Sometimes you have to accept. You know, like when communicate doesn't work out at all. Like my girlfriend and I, we have a lot of bad things. But sometimes we just sit down and talk to each other, but things still not going our way. But at that time, I think that I have to accept. And it's a part of the relationship. It cannot go away.
I mean, sometimes we do not expect them to like change completely because of us, because of our demands that we want you to be like this or you have to be like this. It's not working that way for a relationship, right? So I know that you hate it, so I would try not to do it regularly. Maybe sometimes I still get that problems, but I would try to reduce that somehow.
For example, like my friends, my best friend, she, like me, she swears a lot. Her boyfriend doesn't do it that much. So in front of her boyfriend, she never say bad words. But whenever she meets me, she will be like, me every time. And I was like, okay.
You know what? Me and my girlfriend, when we were flirting each other, like the first 3 months of our love, we were just like exactly what you said. No bad words. But right now, when we see each other, like only 1 minute. And she's like, oh my god, where's the old mic? The old mic is dead. Who are
Sorry,
you?
the old mic can come to the phone right now. Why? Because he's dead.
Maybe we should cheers before we have come up with the next question.
I almost finished
Totally.
all of my tea.
Really?
Yeah.
Or just clink.
Kanpei.
Where's
Oh.
your drink?
Where is your...
Okay, let's
It's
imagine
invincible.
an
It's John Cena.
imaginary drink. If you're smart, you can see it.
Wow. Good acting.
Kanpei.
I bet.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, so back to... She's so mean. Oh my god.
Like, do you guys notice the red flags or like something to try to avoid that?
I know those kind of red flags, but I am the one who goes straight into this. And I was like...
You like
I'm sorry.
It's alright. Okay, so
I don't know why, but yeah.
So, what are the red flags? Like, what are the red flags that we should notice in a relationship, even though you just haven't? But
Actually, if you ask me, I don't know.
you know,
Yeah, back to the most recent situationship. People always tell me that. Why do I keep, like running straight into that person? That things, for example, like that person. Oh my god.
oh my god, he's turning red.
I never, like, get some kind of respect from that person. At least that, for as a friend, you should respect each other, right? But like that person has never paid me the same respect as I gave to that person. I think that we all have some kind of red flags
hidden inside.
Yeah,
that is hidden inside. I mean, like for some people this is a red flag, but for some people this is a green flag. Yeah.
Quick question: what is the red flag in ourselves that we can consider it?
What is your red
Yeah,
flag?
your red flags.
Okay, so my red flag, because I am an overthinker. So I will, like, think of a lot of scenarios in my mind. If I want to know something, I will stalk on social media, and of course then I can find the result. And the result is, like, I can anticipate the result. It is one of these scenarios that I have already imagined in my mind.
What about you? No, your turn.
I don't think I.
Wait, do you have any?
Hey.
That's not
Okay,
true.
my red flag is I get bored easily. I have commitment issue. The conflict thing about me is I don't want to get in a relationship with my friend, because if they are friends, then they should stay my friends for the rest of my life. I only want to get with strangers and then move on to a romantic relationship, but I do not have the patience to like know them from the start, like from your favorite color and stuff. Yeah, so usually it wouldn't lead me to anywhere.
So like for me, my red flag is just like, you know what, like I really know how to choose word to communicate with the girls.
That's
Like-
red flags.
Yeah,
Your
like I talk to, you know, like imagine I can talk to 10 different girls in the same way, like, and for a chance that two of them are like friends with each other and they know that I talk to them in the same way.
It's like they're
you're
Oh
in
my
trouble.
God.
It's like the hook.
Well, me and my friend used to match one guy on Tinder, and we talked to that guy like at the same time. So we were able to see like how he treated both of us. But I don't think it was wrong. I just find it really funny to do so.
That's how dangerous women are.
So be careful.
For me, the red flags, I could be quite conservative sometimes.
Oh.
Like I have strong point of
I
view,
get
and
that.
if I have that kind of problems, sometimes I would call myself I can manipulate people.
Manipulate?
I can
Manipulate?
I
Yeah,
can
They just
manipulate,
stupid.
Like
You don't know that?
but not that good.
like if I had conflicts with someone, maybe we have different viewpoints, but sometimes I would try to say it in a very convincing way, and some of my friends say that it is really persuasive with my viewpoint at that time. So sometimes I was based on that to like protect my point of views. At the time, yeah, conservative, very fast for me.
When was the last time, like, you knew that you're gonna lose the one, but you can't do anything about it?
Ooh, do you have some stories
Yes,
to
a
share?
lot. You know, like I was about to lose her, but I cannot do anything else because we are so far away. We just text.
Oh, a long distance
Yes, a
relationship.
long distance
Oh,
relationship.
man, that's sad.
Like she was just with me like 3 hours ago, and like after I took her to the bus station, she went back to university, and we just like got off.
Oh man.
That was so
That's
bad.
sad.
Okay, I'm gonna share mine first. So I liked this guy for 3 years in high school, and then we parted way when we entered college. I studied in Hanoi, and he studied somewhere else, and we still communicated for a while. But then one day he texted me, and he was like, "I think that we should like end the relationship." Even
Right.
Like can you guys commit to a relationship that have far distance? Like
Actually, that I am more into a long distance relationship.
wow.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so I used to be in a relationship with this one of my friends. So we started to have like a 2-month relationship. She was in Korea and I was in Vietnam, and we were really happy with that. And I was like, oh my gosh! But then after she came back, so we broke up.
yeah, but like when you are in a long distance relationship, you can't really like, because I think that when you love someone, you need to have like some physical,
Physical touch.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So that's why I have never, like considered it as the one I love.
Oh,
Oh,
that's so bad for
You-
overthinkers like us.
you didn't feel any urge to like communicate with her physically, and you didn't doubt anything about your love towards her.
Yeah, so that was the time that I doubted my love, so that's why I broke up with her.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
You know
but
that?
I just want to say sorry to you. I was a terrible guy. I'm so sorry.
But do you guys have you guys ever thought that sometimes conflicts is the things that make the love become more interesting?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
sometimes I have
Like-
a friend, like she said that, oh, it's so boring to be like peacefully loved. Sometimes I would like argue with him on just like teeny tiny things, something
Yeah.
like that, just to keep
Yeah,
me-
just teeny tiny things like about like I like this movie but I don't. Oh my god, K-pop sucks! No, K-pop's so good.
But you know,
That's a teeny tiny
that
conflict.
You should argue with each other. Seriously.
Oh,
You know what? Like sometimes in a relationship, you guys don't have anything to say with each other.
yeah, there is.
You have to
something-
bring those up. You know what?
I don't understand that. My friend and her boyfriend, like, they talk with each other all the time, but they never run out of the topics to talk about. Like,
You're talking
how
about-
how can you do that? because there are just like certain number of topics, and they just like they talk every night, like for hours, and they still have the thing to talk about. Like I don't understand that.
I don't know. For
You have to
example,
find
like,
lover to understand that.
like
You have to find someone.
yeah, like me. Sometimes we do not have to like hold the conversations. Sometimes we sit with each other. Sometimes he do his stuff, I do my stuff, and then after we during our process we can share little things about it, and then we keep on doing things like that. It doesn't always have to come up with the topics.
Yeah,
But-
I do agree. Sometimes you just have to send that person a GIF called "I miss you,"
Yeah.
and then the conversation starts.
You know, the couple things.
For example, like when I run deadlines for my assignments, I still do my assignment, and the half screen was his face. I will still focus on my work, but sometimes it was like a little bit tiring, and I click on him and say, "Oh fuck, this is tired." I sit there and talk to him for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm back to my work, and it's just pushing each other in the motivational ways like that. Guys,
I really want to say that I really admire those who have who can maintain long-lasting relationship, and especially when you say that you treat him as a motivation for you.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I had a really bad week last weekend. Whenever I look at that picture of that person, it gives me a lot of things.
Oh, you had to cry?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a long time. Oh my god.
I don't know, whenever I talk about it, it's really emotional, especially when it comes to love.
I know.
Yeah, but I know that I would never have a chance to be with that person anymore. Yeah.
So until now, you still haven't get over.
Okay.
Right.
That is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching us.
And if you have any kind of questions with love, relationship, toxic relationships, please leave them in the comment section below. Once again, thank you so much for your support, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as follow our social platforms like TikTok, Spotify, and Facebook.
Oh!
And now Lit Gang is out.